2 weeks. And just out of the top of my head, not researching like you're doing, I would just be like, no, wait 2 weeks, and I would sell. And then 2 weeks later, it'd be like crazy high.
That's like, and that's what happens. People panic sell, and it keeps getting ruined. It's the support where people are like, that's how much I want to buy. And then like, how much I want to buy it for. And then they buy, and then it starts going up, and then you're just like, oh shit, I gotta go on this train. And then it's
Still functioning. I could bring that tonic back from the dead. They get noticed.
I wanted to get in on this fucking 3.3 cents.
I could hear you over.
I was getting pissed. I was getting pissed. Until eventually I was just like, fuck this, got up hold, and it was just like, yeah, I need to shit. Fuck, I can do it.
Yeah, next, should be coming. I'm sorry. Oh, you're pretty sad. Yeah, okay, that's not bad. That's really not bad. When you first said it, I was like,
I finally beat it.
Heart seems attacked. That's a little tough. Good haul.
They're just beating us out for the moment. Once it gets a little too far, it's like a huge ball. So like we're on our way up. We're fucking slowly just you know the terminology pulls right up the third floor stairs. Slowly just fun. People are like, oh, I'm so perish.
Do what I have to. Bring
firing machines.
Well, they're just like animals too, so it's like the ear is
You're like, no.
One of the tall next parts. It's heavy.
Oh, this
That's
was
how I
actually
ended up finding like the big bird.
the Thunderbirds.
Thunderbird. My first Thunderbird I caught, like 5 of the scrappers show up. And like
A storm bird.
Yes,
Birds.
bird.
Yeah.
And then like 7
You're like.
the pronghorns are easy to kill, but at the same time, when you're talking like 7 of those, 5 scrappers and this fucking bird, it's like,
But he just goes to fucking. Yeah, there's only so much you can deal with here. No, those spikes are fucking
like I'm playing Horizon, you're not Dark Souls.
yeah, this is like, I could take.
But you are playing Dark Souls.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Take each and every one of you on. If there were going to be like 12 of you over here and 50 of you over here, please stop. For a second. There's a blog about this guy called War Ward in the Wild. And it's basically like a, like, you know, there's a civil war.
One time I got my destruction magic so high up though that
These aren't cheap.
and so like I think honestly against 40 people if I focused my magic like I did that time, it would just be straight up just like
Fire. Fire. You want some fire?
fire.
Fire. You want fire?
1-800-FIRE.
1-800-FIRE. Operators are standing by. Burn everything around you. See something around you don't like it? Call 1-800-FIRE.
It was really funny. My first playthrough of Skyrim. You know that mission for the sea that you have to statue there?
Yeah. Oh.
That was like so new to the game. Like I just couldn't fucking find it. And so like after that, like I was just using magic only. I had to restart so many times because I was focusing melee and I didn't have any weapons. So I was just stuck with my magic.
So after you stashed your shit and you were supposed to go behind the counter like with Valor and find it, like
I couldn't fucking find it.
you're just in the party gear, just like, I guess I have to fight Valor now.
So 3 stars later, I finally fucking did it with my low power magic.
It's
And then my next save, I was like, fuck it, I'm doing all magic.
That's awesome.
That's one good thing about magic. You'll never be without it. Like,
Right.
never.
Just
It's
need to
one of the
get
fun characteristics of magic.
wrong.
Literally anything.
Yeah, please, no one's
You
watching.
don't have a weapon? No problem. Create water around the
That
wall.
should wake you up.
Kick in the face.
Easy now. Easy.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, pour over the
Right, it's never easy.
I want that for the chicken. Oh, like you go back in time and just
The one that was like straight up, yeah, beat that ass.
honestly, like, it's, like in the canon, there's so much
We'll need to find higher.
all that shit, like, there's so much shit that they just couldn't do with that. And yeah, they're super bottom, dude. Like, so much awesome lore about it.
I don't know half of it, but I
There's
especially if they
teamwork.
made it like actually, you know, not
My focus could
not
find
like
something I've missed.
teenager-y, like more grown up.
Yeah, like, actually, like, freaking cool.
Yeah.
Cool shit.
Like, yeah, think about it, like when you're literally actually crushing someone with a boulder,
Yeah, actually,
like
like,
splattering out
Yeah.
underneath it.
yeah, not just like,
Like
flipping,
when
like, oh, there's a
Cora,
boulder there now.
when
Like,
Cora takes the air out of that guy's lungs, you know?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, something like that, except for actually just like, there's like 20, like someone's fucking chased like with 20 people and just suffocates them. You know? Like,
Yeah.
shit like that. Like, I want to see that. I want to see some mass murder with airbending.
Yeah. Now that we know it can be done, why
I wanna
not just
see
fucking
fire-
suffocate a city?
I want to see firebenders like actually
Dope.
burn a fucking city. Like,
Yeah, it's like, say like freaking some odd shit, like freaking just like focus with their power, or they all do like a fucking concentration to them with their fucking street. Like that couldn't happen. It's devastating.
no, they all start firing the same exact spot at the same time. Or some shit.
It's singularity.
There's frost between my teeth.
There's a lot of shit they can do with like elements. Especially with like blood, metal, lightning. There's
Some
all
of the
just
shit Oscar did.
yeah.
You know, like when she was like fighting dilute people, she was so much harder. You know, and she was like straight up smashing them in the ceilings and stuff on like spikes of rock. And it'd be like, that could kill them.
Yeah.
Like
I
have
just
people
fancy
literally
something
killed.
Yeah, no, like, yeah, no, so it's always like, oh, and then they're dead. And it's like, cool, they get slapped against the wall. People get slapped against the
No,
wall
think I
all
can
the
leave
time.
it.
people like I watch them and I'm like they're dead.
Yeah, no, like,
Like
especially,
if that was a real person, the back is broken. Like,
or like, you can't have somebody die on screen, but if they just fall into a unknowingly deep abyss that you never really see.
My favorite part
It's
is like one of those things where it's like, it was like, Aang's like, yeah, man, you know, I can't kill all of that, and the next thing it's just Appa just dropping someone from the top of the freaking wall, and he's like, bye. You're like, what? Appa's just like, I'm done. Goodbye. Yeah, Appa doesn't fuck around.
He like knows what's up every time. Like, not classic Appa.
Made it. Now to climb up to its head.
you can't rifle.
You can't rap him.
But you also don't have to feed someone.
But I mean, like, you just feed him hay. It's no different than having, like, a really good cow that can fly.
Probably like
Goes down like,
Can you imagine? Yeah, exactly. Like, can you imagine how much money you would save if all you had to do is feed your car some hay? but it's not just for a car.
the amount of
It
hay
can
that
fly.
would act this area right
Breaking
now.
You're a
up
little
the
crazy.
to get the Werak's attention. Lots of minutes around.
Yeah, literally. Yeah,
No, we're talking like 20 Halo.
Or just like crates of watermelon.
Like crates.
Crates of watermelon.
Cabbages.
Yeah, cabbages.
That's probably a grazing animal too, so it's like wherever you go.
Well, yeah, true. It's like
Yeah.
that tree, that bush.
It's very destructive.
I don't know, have you seen those like big ass hay bales that are small?
Yeah.
Bison? I don't know.
I think he would eat like 2 bites, 3 bites.
Maybe if he's really hungry, a full one of them. I don't know. They're pretty big. I don't know. Come here.
It's hacked.
It's a hack.
Always.
They need
I'm not.
to add the ability to let
Started. I got
Scavenger with his turret. With
a
his turret
scavenger.
too.
Any of them. Any of the predators would have been gangster. It's a bigger quest that a lot of people have been speculating that, well, hoping that they put in for Wild West that's coming out. Which I thought was going to be a PS5 exclusive, but it's going to be PS4 and PS5. And I was like, thank God. They're not.
They seem
They're
to
not
be phasing PS4 a lot.
Yes. Like the only hard, like there aren't even any like only PS5 games out now that are super good. The Pathless is like really cool. It's more of like an indie game, but it's really it's like Journey-ish, but like way more like archery puzzles and like almost Princess Mononoke, but the way you have to like solve this different stuff and then like fly around, like almost parkour moves, but it's like gusts. It's like these evil characters and stuff like that, and it's like I've been trying not to play it because I'll like beat the shit out of it.
Yeah.
In like an instant, like I'll beat it so quickly in time. But
Journey? That was Journey.
Yeah, no, look, Journey was over so quickly too. Because you just play there and you're like,
Just a
man,
tiny little indie game,
this
but
is
it's
so cool. It's so pretty.
Where's the most like?
So serenity.
Yeah.
You're just kind of just chilling. You're like, what is this game? You're like, oh. Well,
Was
I'm
it
just
you
chilling.
and I or Ben and I that like actually found each other and did our journey?
Yeah. But is it multiplayer?
It
Yes.
is in a really weird way.
And
yeah.
like there is no actual like there's no
So if you and then someone else are playing at the same time, you might run into each other.
Yeah, but it's not. But it's way less of a chance and more of a chance to just find someone.
Oh, so it's like a cloud type thing where you're.
Yeah.
It's not like
you
a
just
single
randomly connected.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
But it is really cool because like you'll just be going and you're like, oh
quiet,
wait,
pretty music,
oh hello.
or
It
just
reminds me
journey.
of freaking Souls though, where it's just like you don't want another person to roll up into your game because freaking 9 times out of 10 it's someone who's just OP as fuck and they just roll up.
There's
and you're
like there's no killing in that.
yeah, really?
No,
in
it's
Journey.
literally- it's called Journey.
Oh.
So it's
No, in
literally
Journey you're just like chilling
chill music playing and you just travel and do like really hardcore stuff.
and like solve puzzles
What do you
and
think
stuff
you're
like
talking about, Russ?
No, I was talking about Souls.
Oh, so.
No. This one's like
Just in the sense that it's like you could be playing a single player game, but then all of a sudden a multiplayer person fucking rolls into your
Oh
game.
yeah, totally.
And they're just like,
Yeah.
I'm OP as fuck, guess what? I know
Yeah,
you're
it's
progressing
like-
here,
it's,
but I'm just gonna fucking kill your ass.
It's a similar thing of what Death Stranding did. It's called an asynchronous multiplayer system.
That's cool
It
shit.
is really cool. It's a very strange way of doing multiplayer.
You can like stumble across things and people like build.
Well, Death Stranding's insane. Like me and a whole community literally built highways. You have to deal with all the bullshit on the ground. And you're like, where, dude? We in this community just dumped our resources and time, and then now all of our time is so much easier because we can just drive trucks instead of having to walk.
Were you all on the same time, or was it like you would come in and work on a segment and another segment had already been done by somebody else?
No, yeah, like it'd be like I would be going out and getting resources and come back and be done. And I'd be like, oh, well now I can use this for the next chunk of highway.
Yeah.
Super cool.
so like just constantly someone working on it at
Yeah.
least.
That and it was always like as you're going on, like you just find a ladder that was left from someone else because they used the same path that you did. And you're like, oh, word. Oh, yeah, this is a good path. For sure, bro. I could see where you were going with this. And then you just, and then you do the same thing. Like, I've totally, like, put down a rope and, like, left multiple rope things up. And then, like, when you, like, log on later on, you get, like, a million likes. And it's almost like a social network.
It's like
so cool.
It's
It's
super
super
hooks
cool
here.
like that.
Bro, like that shit.
I like that shit. Literally how it is. And like you can have like a whole bunch of different likes, and you can just like dump like 30 likes into something.
What is this
like
called?
Death Stranding.
That's true.
I haven't if you want to
It's that
Wait,
game. It's that game where
PlayStation. It's that Norman Reedus by Hideo Kojima who did all the Metal Gear games.
Yeah,
But it's like his system. It's like his production.
It's that game.
I think
It's
it's
like
all the way through,
Daryl from The Walking Dead with the baby.
Yeah,
on his
yeah.
chest.
It's literally like this like star-studded pizza, basically, but it's like a crazy. Yeah, like when Buck called me playing one time, I was like, bro, I just delivered pizza, and it was so respectful.
No, it's funny.
It's
The
cool.
first time I actually looked at it,
So
I
So
was
is
just
it like a
like,
survival game, but with like
It
a weird
almost,
community?
it's less of a survival game and more of like a like people call it a walking simulator, but it's like a really weird like apocalypse walking simulator that has like cosmic horror entities, and that's what you're avoiding. But it's like, but the thing is like the weird thing about the combat necessarily like when you get into the actual combat, it's easy and almost not fulfilling because the combat is
Yeah.
strangely not happening.
It's the community,
But-
what you're talking
exactly.
about.
Yeah, no, like the whole
yeah.
thing is like the journey and like the fact of like everything you put into like how you're just like meandering. Like Afro put it as like a really good game for stoners. You just kind of sit there, just like chilling and just like listening to all this different music that happens and just like avoiding these like really tense like survival scenarios because like the BTs, which are like the ghost people things, are like they're more of like an annoyance than they're like a thing of fun. So it's like they're more of like spots to like slow you down so you can like chill and like avoid where they are because like because like you can't see them unless you're holding still.
that's what you need to
Fucking
do.
dude, that game's so deep.
Shit's
Like,
like-
what the fuck, dude? It's like, yeah, you have to shower, you can pee and poop and reuse it as weapons. Well, you're just like, like for days, dude.
What way does it cost?
Yeah, and like, and all you drink is Monster Energy drinks. For whatever reason, no matter what, you're just drinking Monster Energy drinks. Even your canteen, when you walk through water, you collect it naturally. You collect natural water.
And it turns
It
into
turns into Monster Energy drink. I was like, why? Why are we
That's such a shameless plug.
Oh, it's so shameless. Like, there's even a spot where, like, if you just drink so much, Norman Reedus just just breaks it in front of the camera, and he's like, "Are you happy?" And I'm like, fine, I won't shove it down your throat. Whatever, bro.
He does?
No, yeah, it's
Like, yeah.
or like he'll like drink it and just like and get the last drop and just like crunch it and just like dunk it. That game's full of personalities for real. It's super funny. Like Conan's in that game and he gives you an otter head so you can float on your back in water. That's it. That's all it gives you. I was like, what is this game?
The first time I came up here, like, see what you were playing, like, it was just like, you were just like, I'm delivering a pizza. I was just like, that's alright, hell yeah, that's funny. Didn't really believe him. He was just like, okay, it's like a delivery requester, I guess. He's got all these bags and shit on him. He gets there and it's literally like a pizza that delivers to him.
And, like,
Well, it's literally a pizza. Yeah, it's literally a pizza. The Krusty Krab pizza.
and like
He's right to all
it had to be flat. It couldn't get bumped. That all matters in the game, like whether or not like your stuff makes it if you fall over. Because like, the entirety of that game, you're pressing right and left trigger to balance yourself while you're just trudging.
You can have like
The
stacks.
whole game while you're walking.
You can have like
So like that
stacks
game is like
and
legit,
stacks of
like
shit.
you like stack like a goddamn like merchant from hell, dude, and you're just like, I'm ready to trudge the wastelands. Like, half of it is like ladders and ropes, and then it's like all the shit you need to deliver, and then it's like, you know, it's up to you on like which stop you're trying to deliver. Like, it's really cool. Like, you know, it's really, really fun.
You stack crates the highest.
Yeah, and the more off balance you get, it's like you kind of have to, and like you get more
You're really high up. You're like
sitting there just forever. And then like you slowly get like vehicles and stuff like that, but then even within the vehicles, like they only have so much energy that they can get too far, and so it's like the whole cost of like, do I take too much gear? You get like fucked over because you like wanted it totally on the machine, and you have to take it off and be like, oh no, I need bad. And like your boots have wear and tear, so you can like fuck up your like feet if you're like trudging around too much on them. And it's like as you scan, it like literally depends on the ground. If the ground's flat, you're chilling. If it's like rocky, it's like harsh to your balance and everything. It's like it's to the T.
so
like,
if you can't enter a train, you get those.
Oh yeah, no yeah, but then the whole thing is like you could find smoother parts, but they might be more hostile.
You can take a more hostile, longer route,
Yeah,
or you can cut across the mountain.
Exactly. Because it is to the T. Like, if I can get over that bitch, I have the ladders. I'm going up that versus trudging through the ghosts bullshit. Like, every time.
Sweet.
I just told you.
Sure. No, round two.
You gotta go to the bridge.
There was one on the tip. It's done.
I think that might be the one. Is that orange or red? This one.
It's orange.
That was the one that was the back door. Oh, son of fuck.
Oh!
Plus you get in the street.
So, you found
You get up and it's just like,
Yes.
Literally
Like
has
it lives on our way back.
Yeah, that's very interesting. It's really intense. It's really true.
so I know you have, but have either of you played No Man's Sky?
I played a little bit of
They
it.
have
That's
it.
actually the fuck out of
I was
it.
saying-
I bought it for everybody in this house.
Forrest bought it for everyone in the house on PC, and so we've just been
So-
waiting for a time to leave.
I played a bunch of it on the PlayStation, but then I was like, once all the mods and everything came out, like the newer updates for No Man's came out for PC, I was
I
like,
need to get this.
I want to get it.
I need to upgrade my PC.
I also need to upgrade my PC.
I have an old PC I could technically upgrade, but it's honestly would be better just to start.
I think, especially with a motherboard, I think like a newer, depending on how old it is, the
It's
motherboard is the
decent,
worthy
exactly.
one to buy
Like,
a new
I won't be
board.
able to go too much higher on the.
Yeah, because that's where Bug's at right now. It's like he runs Windows 7 and he needs stuff. He doesn't bring it.
I like Windows 7.
I know you like
Windows 7. I have freaking, yeah, I need to get a new processor because I have an Intel Core i5, a GDDR3 motherboard chipset on GDDR4 working on GDDR5, and freaking GDDR3 RAM. So like I need to get a new RAM motherboard and processor because I have pretty much lined up this day for the
See, I was at that point, but now I'm waiting to like.
NVIDIA, some of their newest
Card
cards,
shit.
like their Titan cards that they've had, which are like completely sold out, but it's like you know how the new PlayStation 5 I think it's like 10, 12 teraflops, something like that.
I think it's 12.
It's 12. I was thinking it's
10.5 explosive.
yeah.
That's what it was, yeah.
The new Titan cards that are 3K a piece are 128 euros per. Ridiculous, dude. They literally just like we literally use these for like AI processing to allow like
No,
AIs to
what
like,
I have
have all
respect
the
for
processing
is
power
like
they need.
the 10 series that just came out a little bit ago. Expensive. They actually are like, I want to say for like 50, not 50% off, but like yeah, well, the last one is like so much more.
Yeah, it was the 3060 right now. I think it's like you can find it on sale for $500. Then like when it launched, it was like $800 or $900. The 3080 I think was like launched at $1,200 if I'm not mistaken. I think $650.
Yeah, it's still like really cool.
Yeah, Yeah, definitely. Not that. Yeah, it's spendy, but you're not gonna have to need another graphics card for a while. Because like my graphics card I currently have is a 1060 Ti. So like it's gonna be 3060. It's such
See, this has a 5. And so it's like I can upgrade it because it was new enough to like I could put probably a 7.
right.
It's not a 10.
Right.
And so yeah, I'm just gonna. Do you remember Drew Rowan? Joey's Lex?
Oh yeah, Carpenter.
Yeah,
Totally,
he does all this like PC repair type.
Oh
stuff
yeah,
and all that.
he
So
does tons of that.
I'm gonna sell it to him for like $50 probably.
Just turn around and buy one from himself.
Maybe.
If you want.
I'm gonna take my hard drive. That's all I know. Only $50. It's got 12 gigs of RAM. Like it is a, it's a basic PC. Like 100%. They're not a gamer buying it. They just want a good running, like decent equipment office. It would kill for that. Not for like two games.
It's so funny. I went to look at the computers at like at my work because some of the computers were super slow comparatively than others. And it's one is an i5, one's an i3, and then there's one that's a Duo 2. I'm just like, oh my fucking god, we need to update these computers, man. I work at Workshop Chargers. That one. Oh,
IBM laptop that I got from World Graphics like that.
Nothing better.
Hey, it runs Becky on it though, doesn't it? What? Does it run Becky
It's
on
all
it?
good from here.
Not really. No, okay.
I couldn't even install Corel Dog 3 on it, and that's the program I got.
You know what the processor was on that one, the like touch screen fucking like forklift computer thing?
No, that's a
My people have been telling tales of your accomplishments. Seems you have taken a special interest in our stretch of snow out under.
Yes. And apparently this is the only way I'll get to see all of it.
Is this a challenge?
For the work.
You? This must be a joke.
It is not a joke, Aratak.
Now I see. The Outlander's your pawn. And with you backing her claim, I have no choice but to accept. I expected better of your sister.
It was you who forbade me from Thunder's drum, brother. Brother and sister? This is a little more complicated than I thought.
No, it's simple. You will meet me at the Frost Figures, and I'll put a quick end to this mockery.
Well, my PC had a funny story too, though. Is it came from. It was a.
I suppose I owe you an
That
explanation.
they used for testing games.
Yeah,
It came from
I suppose you do.
Hyper.
So why didn't you tell me that you and Aratak are siblings?
I thought I wouldn't have to.
Multiple of our friends work there.
I'm surprised Aratak brought it up in front of a stranger. He must be very angry.
I was like talking to him about computers. 'Cause
Not
I was
always
like
the best
looking at
judge of
build one and
people.
stuff,
I
but
prefer
was
the
like,
company of spirits.
very well off money wise, and so he was
They're
like,
simply my own. I didn't want you to think of our pilgrimage as some sort of family squabble. It's much more important than that.
But I just kind of took him. Yeah, like 4 of them sitting around, and he gave me like the best working one.
Right on, that's cool.
Like they got Windows XPSs, which are like a decent model Dell, you know, but then they like put better RAM in it.
Family drama aside, what's this challenge meant to be anyway?
You and Aratak will hunt machines at the Frost Figures.
So
The victor will be
only thing
the
I want on it is
fastest.
the hard drive, 'cause it's a 2
Won't be easy.
Nothing about this has been so far.
When you meet us at the starting point, I'll tell you more.
Like a good hard drive.
It will be simpler to explain from the base of the hills.
1.3 terabytes.
It's bold, I'll give you that. Going after your own brother.
He gave me no choice. He thinks I'm a child to be shoved to the back of the hunt. He would forbid me from my destiny.
All those files. Next PlayStation on.
And yet,
Next PC I'll have
part of me did it
files.
knowing he would forgive
Literally,
me
was just
eventually.
like downloading some new music for DJing and whatnot.
He
There
always
was a whole
does.
flash drive that I've had forever.
Maria, it's not about who's related to who. I want to know what's inside Thunderstrom.
But it has like a
The
shitload of
spirit,
music, and I
the
thought,
daemon,
like, all right, I'm gonna convert
and how it
this
all
flash drive
connects to the
to my
machines.
But it was like my mom's music.
But if we're gonna go through with this, I need you to be straight with me.
I remember this from when I was 7.
Underestimated.
That's not like old punk song.
And Arta.
It's like,
I won't make that mistake again.
See what the fuse figures then.
She had this like old ass external hard drive. I plugged it into mine, and it was just like literally like over like 1,000, like 17.
So, off to risk my
I
life
still have
in
it
order to
somewhere
take
around
charge
here,
of
but I
a
literally have like old style,
always
single
wanted.
terabyte like tower
Figures
that has
to
an
wrap
8
up.
cent plug and everything that you have to plug into the wall and shit. Oh yeah, it's like 1 terabyte, you know. Back in the day when like a single terabyte was like, oh my god, this is so much space, it will take me forever to fill.
I think it's like 7.
It's like, oh, fucking Modern Warfare is 150 gigs.
I think they're like 750 gigs or something. It's like just under a terabyte.
Oh yeah, because they have to have all like the processing and everything that takes up like 20%. You're just like, son of a bitch.
Dude, I got a fucking terabyte fucking SSD, Samsung SSD Evo.
They say bandits have made camp in the cut.
That'll be fine. This will be good. Damn it, I have to like delete games.
No.
I literally have all games just to like.
I'm so happy I got an external for my PlayStation.
Oh yeah.
I went with the 4. I was like, this is overkill. I've been deleting shit for like the last 2 months.
No, for real. Yeah, dude. Literally,
I haven't ever since I did that terabyte one that I still have. And it's still plugged into the back of my thing too. Because now I can just put my PS4 games directly on
Yeah, I
it.
bought one of that exact except for the 4, and it's full.
No, I bought the terabyte one and it works. Like it's probably good.
Oh, it works still. Like for the PS5. Did you have to re-download the games?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Well, because that thing keeps all of your application data, and so I just uploaded all my save data onto the cloud. So then I just took that and then I re-downloaded it all, and I was like, work.
That's sick.
Well, I haven't had to
So when I
re-download
finally
anything.
get a PlayStation 5,
You can
like,
just
I'll
plug it into the
four
bag,
more terabytes.
and it's fine, yeah.
Cool. I was actually really wondering about that. I kind of thought it would work, but I thought I was going to have to like download it.
But you can't put PS5 stuff on it, so you don't have the source for that. So any PS5 game you have, like...
Okay, so pretty much I'll keep
Like
all
on-
PS, but PS5 will go on.
Literally, yeah.
That makes sense.
That's because that's exactly how they have it set up for... If I can find it. Oh yeah, it's up here now.
The dopest dope you've ever smoked.
Yeah, like that. Like, see, this is almost full. Can I even look at my external one? Yeah. Yeah, I have like maybe 100 gigs free. For the PS5 at this point. But yeah, luckily, I'll only have to delete PS5 games and not PS4 games from my actual PS5.
Makes total sense too to have
Oh,
it
yeah.
like organized like that.
Yeah.
I'm excited for when it's long enough into it that like the PS4 games are gonna get like not remastered, but just be released.
That supports resistance line.
Like DayZ when they finally are like,
7 where we're at?
all y'all PS4
Yep, our
people, we're
support
gonna
is just
have
on
to
the
do
7.
upgrades
So if
to
it
the
dips
PS5
at that
cameras,
person's
you know?
step
They already
up to
did
the
that
right,
for like
if it gets
Control,
that far,
like
it'll-
that
it'll
Control
bounce
game that they
back
put
up.
out for PS4.
That's as low as it can
They have a
get myself.
PS5
Unless the resistance is so heavy that it rushes up to meet that
super
one.
pretty
Really low.
and stuff. I still haven't cracked into that game yet, but it has really good physics
The
engine.
resistance is not that heavy. We're going.
You have to stay vigilant.
There's this you just back off, and then the fucking line shot it. Like, it's going kind of like how I predicted it might go. And like, just going straight back and forth, and then the stairs are gonna back off, and then the whole pattern. That's my goal. I
never know if it's going to be another Bitcoin.
No, I might take a little bit of it and start swing trading. A little bit. Like, I want it, but like, yeah, not accepted.
Most figures. Artok and Rand must be close.
So I told Bud this on the back step.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So back in 7th grade, my best friend Jacob, it was at 0.003 cents, like of a cent. He had no money, so I went to my grandparents. I have a stock market. I had since forever. It was like put your pocket change aside, I put it in my bank, and then I got some things and does like increase.
I should walk
And
there.
then I actually put it into like Charles Schwab, like do investment. I was like, can I have $100 out of my investments to put into this cryptocurrency? And they were just like, no, that's not a smart idea. And I pleaded with my kids, and I showed them all these like reasons why I wanted to do it. Completely forgot about it.
Outlander.
And then like my buddy Ben, like while we're in high school, when it first like
I have
like,
prevailed
14,
over such challenges
19,
before.
Right.
And fear none.
And it was like,
This one is foolish.
fuck. Like
You
if that
will
was the
never know.
case, like I've
You do
done
not
that,
understand
like,
my
at
responsibilities.
20,000, I would have 1.1 billion
I asked
$100 investment. Best $100 investment ever.
Yeah, 1.1 billion. At 40,000, that's 2.2, which is what it's touching right now.
Yeah, but like with
Will
that
you
kind
let
of
us go
thing,
to
it's
Thunderstrom?
like,
You haven't seen what's up there, Outlander. I will not risk my sister's life
My
again.
hero wants to
$100?
invest in anything.
Right.
Dude, imagine if you took your entire investment
So
and bought
be
into
it.
Bitcoin then.
I will bury your insolent claim in the frozen
Oh, yeah.
ground.
Oh yeah, dude, you would have been a multi-billionaire. You would have been as rich as
Let us
fucking
begin.
Elon Musk.
$100 would have bought me 30.
To hunt, to strive. That is the way of the Banuk and of the contest before you. You will climb the frost figures from the east, Aratok from the west. Each trail wends its way through deadly machines. Hunters from the Werak will be
Yeah,
close to
right.
you.
Oh, I lose
They will
2/3 of my
hail you,
fucking investment.
calling out
Whatever.
machines
Like,
for
okay,
you
it's
to
$100.
slay.
It's $100, dude.
Your hunt will take you around the ridge to the center,
Yeah.
where you must descend to the valley for your final kill. Each time, after your prey is
It's all an
fallen,
investment.
you must launch a beacon such as this, so that all our kin will see your progress. Kill machines, launch balloons. Got it.
Yeah.
So, first of all,
That would have been the best
I mean,
investment.
at 14,000 right away, I probably would have sold out a bit.
Well,
There was
But
a guy-
I probably wouldn't have
Yes.
$1 billion.
Right.
But I would still
That is
have some in the
challenging.
bank making money.
Your path to
While I
victory is
put-
hard.
And then you could reinvest.
I would have taken out half. Lived
If
off
even
of
one
that,
of your
let it
beacons
go
comes
up,
in after Aratox,
Yeah,
Now that, especially because it's like
he prevails.
I would have
No,
sold 3 times. Ben and I actually kind of figured it out. Like in
You
one
had your
year.
chance,
So you
Outlander.
probably would have sold at this point. I'm like, yeah.
So did you.
And he's like, probably would have sold at this point. Yeah.
The hunt begins on my
Probably
mark.
would've sold these amounts, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
especially if you bought it for 003, you could just go like, it's hitting the peak starting to go down. I don't care that.
It was funny because
sell now.
there was
Like,
a buddy
still
of mine
big,
who
like-
also was really into Bitcoin early on, and he was actually into mining and stuff, and so he had collected a bunch, but he had sold out when it was like maybe a couple $100 or something like that at the time, and he's just like, I can't believe I fucking sold
that's the
so
thing.
early.
I would have forgotten about it.
Yeah, right?
Like, I did.
Yeah.
I did forget about it. And then he would have been
That's the
brought up
best possible
Bitcoin, and instead of being like, oh, I could have bought that, it would have been like, oh, I think I have a lot of those.
You heard about the one guy who has like a couple billion locked up in a
And
wallet because he can't
doesn't
access it because he doesn't have the
threw away
password.
his fucking password.
Yeah, right.
It's stupid, bro. But it's also
That
works
does
out
really
in your
just
favor
suck.
because the cops can't access it either.
Yeah, right. Can't tax me on money that don't fucking pull out.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't cashed it yet, bro. Those are bitcoins, not money. You can't
Yeah,
tax
right.
a bitcoin.
You'd have to be so fucked if you couldn't touch it and got taxed.
Dude, there was also a video I saw the other day of a guy who was on a game show back in like the early 2000s, and when he won, they offered him either a $1.5 million home or 50,000 Bitcoin, and he took the home.
Oh my
And he
god.
looked at the fucking how much it would have been now, and he was just like, "Oh my fucking god, I would have been in like
No,
3 billion."
So at the 20,000, My 33,333 would have been 1.1 billion.
Jesus Christ.
And so if at 20,000, his 50,000 would be sitting at like close to 2 billion. So like 48 is it at now or something?
Yeah, it's at 48, 46.
Like I would be at like 2.5 or something, and he'd be sitting at like 3.8.
Freaking. Yeah, no,
All right, gotta head up that mountain.
It's just like a fucking gaming tournament, like a Magic
Looks like there are a few ways to go up.
Like first prize,
And those rock
$300,
paintings mark the
second
path.
prize, $200, third prize, freaking 150, and then it's like seventh and eighth prize, 25 and 50. And it's just like, oh man, I would have given anything we got.
Think about
place.
in the early 2000s.
Okay, off we go.
You're like, fuck, what the fuck, Bitcoin anyway. Completely forget about it, and then like people were
All
like,
of a sudden be like, oh shit,
20
I'm
years
fucking
later.
over a few $100,000, like, son of a bitch.
Our fun, just like, it's kind of like the basic goal, because I remember in 2011 when I sold 50 Bitcoin for $150. I'm like, yeah.
it does make me feel better that I never had a lot of stupid.
Exactly, just like, right?
Come on,
But I
now,
lost
it's
it
time to
up,
stay
right?
still.
Spot 40 bucks.
I seem to be on the right path.
Dogecoin in October, and then in like earlier,
When it was still .000.
yeah, he bought it when it was like 0.0000007, and then he sold it in October. In November, in November he started straight back and forth, and then in January. And it's just like he like was telling you like sell or like.
Almost to the top.
I'm like,
Oh, yeah, dude.
if he'd been holding it right now, he could have been.
All right, Challenger. We need to take out the herd below. Every machine.
The herd.
He bought it
Okay.
0007, and now it's at 07. Oh, no, it's 07.
3 to
3 fucking day and then you can figure out who's going to be mine. But then those things are lost.
Alright, here we go.
Now climb the ridge and launch your balloon!
It could be. It's never supposed to get to this point level. It's supposed to be complimentary. Hopefully get to $1 before we move it over. So it would be actually viable to use as a currency to overtake the value of USD off currency.
Haratok knows what he's doing. No time to waste.
Take your repel point to the next challenge.
US dollar is a losing value.
Two bellowbacks ahead, Challenger. Kill them both. None of the other machines matter.
Two dead bellowbacks coming up.
And there's a whole world that thing. So much to think about it, and I didn't know if I did so much slowly, like, it's only
More than equipped to take you on.
It's literally like move over to the next one of the teams, and it's literally just doing that. Are you doing good? Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Like literally just like waiting and like seeing like, oh, I'm down 1%. Oh, I need to move over to something else. Right now. Well, I have those already, and so I have
But my health was low. I thought that was good.
One right behind you.
So close. Like the dip directly
around it. Are you down for this round?
But yeah, the dip directly after the Super Bowl got down to 6.1 cents. And then the lowest dip just now before it got back up went down as low as
Two bellowbacks ahead, Challenger. Kill them both. None of the other machines matter.
Tally up there, Outlander. Get to the next challenge.
Two dead bellowbacks coming up.
Doge.
Where we're all at right now.
Whoops, I'm becoming a millionaire now. I wonder.
I think what he's going to do is, nothing good about him.
No, it's fucking shit up. If y'all knock the fuck out,
Gotcha now!
Over here, Challenger. Raise your marker.
If I take much longer, Arata will finish me. I'm ahead, but only by a little. I gotta get moving.
Now take the zip line and work your way down to the valley.
Just like, oh, and then rising up like giving signs, bro. Like fucking dropping mad hits while at the same time hiding behind that wall.
Storm's kicking up. Can't see much.
Like, oh, no, I'm just memeing.
Yeah, I'm just literally just memeing.
Just for the meme,
Everybody
bro.
knows that Elon was you. And people are just like, oh, Elon just
But they also know he's like one of the smartest people
Almost down.
Yeah, but it's funny how money is power.
Alright, the last challenge.
Yeah, no, you're completely correct. It's just like, some people are just like, oh yeah, people are doing these third things. Just want to bump it up so we can send it later. Or to get to the whole revenue. I'm like, he's the richest man in the world. There's no reason he would need you to
Something's wrong. My kin should be here, driving in our final quarry.
They're right behind
Fight 3. I have to fight 3? Oh my god. This is so fun. This is not okay. I'm not okay. This is a small spoiler for the DLC for you. Is what it is. It's a demonic crossbow. Yeah, they're basically giant bears.
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame them.
So it's true. Frost claws from Thunder's drum.
The attack cut short the competition. Naturally, there can be no result. It is void.
There might be a couple things I'll end up bringing over, but like half this is gonna go into like storage that like
You saw what she did.
and then I'll be like, yeah, oh, like there's a couple random things.
She defeated the machines, not I. It is proven. She's the better hunter. We are beneath. Survive, prevail.
Especially like moving here to a smaller place, but then even past that, I'll be moving to the right.
My blood.
Grab everything that you freaking don't actually bring along.
I'm already shipping like 3 consoles. 4 if I get a PS5.
I take my place behind you on the hunt.
Well, because I need the Xbox so I can play with them.
No more hunters may make the ascent to Thunder's drum. The way is closed to all but the chieftain. And myself.
It is not my place. I would ask a boon. To accompany you and my sister.
It might be permitted. But only if you do as I say.
Like, if someone will like them on my board, like keep it and I can put it somewhere.
Only if you do as I say.
I have an original Xbox review.
Thunder's drum awaits. There's a camp at its base, Long Notch it's called. Meet us there when you're ready.
Like his herds where they've got like recliner chairs, 2 separate flat screens for each other side. Especially when people are really good with like their wire management and will do all these like 90-degree angle fucking things with their wires on the wall, and it like adds like an artistic value
A new outfit.
to the wall and shit.
And a weapon like Artox. I guess the chieftain got the chieftain's gear. And now it's a Long Notch.
Dogecoin's just like, quit selling, y'all, trying to go to the moon. Freaking article about Dogecoin.
Like the OG 360, the very thing. And when they make the X-Men shit.
The white one, yeah, 60 gig hard drive.
60 gigs.
60 gig hard drive. When 250 was the big one.
Yeah, right. Where's that article? Article? Or is that true? Quick selling the outside good and selling the big baby. Great.
Thunder's drum.
It's an ice thrower. or an ice rail. So it's just like, I can just like freeze the shit out of anything.
Did you find a fire one?
I haven't, maybe. I haven't found one yet. The other one I found was this called the Storm Slinger. Yeah, it's electric, but it's more of like a but it is nifty for the things that are easy to
Maybe I can trade this
Yeah,
blue thing.
I like how they look too. They're just like small little like rail rifles.
Oh, but I was gonna say it when I was watching
Oh yeah.
I'm rewatching that artist work, the Common Face of Lord Status. You watched that one? I recommend it to you.
It sounds familiar, but I don't know if I do.
So like dungeon magic world kinda. The dude gets like falls into the bottom of the ladder and then like gets knocked out by monsters and then goes crazy as shit. As he's starving and half dead.
Now I know I haven't seen
comes
it.
out of that like eating the monsters and almost dying and making it really fucking bad. And then being like from like literally the weakling and like slightly cowardice
To like the OP
to like
guy.
if you get in my way I will kill you. You know? And it just like starts creating guns and shit because they're like transferred from our world by like godly powers. So he just starts creating guns and shit and just like blowing like monsters.
What are you watching?
It's like a classic over the top. The first episode.
Yeah, it's a little loose.
It's totally loose. So it's like sometimes
You also can't really stop.
One decimal point. One decimal point is one of your highlights of it. Lost like as fast as possible. But really, yeah, I like that rationale. The fucking 4% inflation, which is definitely way better than the fucking dollar, and it would be called because that does not go up. We can choose to those billion dollars, the billions of dollars if I wanted to, because inflate the price even more. But like Bitcoin or inflation is that like 5 billion. So later when our economy gets moving and the price goes up just because like there's so many more people and like there's race to this kind of like the more people there are, the more value it can technically get. Like
I've looked at it a couple times. I'm like, it looks so nice.
Yeah. Overcooked. My favorite is one I just recently started doing it. The first 3 games I did it, I used it. I went like the first one I did 25 and like 10. second one I did like 32 and 8, and then the third one I did like 40 and 12. Was it? Black Ops Cold War. Call of Duty since Black Ops 2 that I've seen. Like I played some Black Ops 3, did not get into the game anyway. Modern Warfare, which is the second one, that they were
We'll go where you go.
yeah. Well, that's not me. Like, the most like the more the Call of Duty stuff, and then the new one, it feels so much more like the whole Call of Duty. It was probably the best. Yeah. Like, I don't get why some people hate on the best of all the world. Yeah, it was like we were as you go out yeah, that was the last one. And the traffic is so good,
I need to bring this tower down. Deep in.